The grid's dead. The lights went out and stayed out. Stores are ash. Neighbors are hungry. Someone is tearing the door off a sedan for food. This is not a movie. This is a hard fact. You either adapt fast or you become someone else's lesson. No fluff, no comfort. 15 ruthless rules. No lies, just the truth. Rule 1. Trust is currency. Spend it like you'll lose it. Trust other people only after they have earned it in front of you. Groups form fast. They also turn on each other faster. Mobility beats numbers if the numbers are unvetted. Keep your circle tight. Test loyalty with small, reversible trades before you risk gear, routes, or sleep schedules. If someone asks to know your stock before they feed you, do not tell them. Consequence: one bad person in a group brings the whole group to ruin. Practical action: build a 3-tier network: immediate, temporary, distant, and never move up a tier without proof. Rule 2. Water kills more than hunger. Purify it every time. Water is the choke point. Pathogens and impurities will end you faster than hunger. Boil for at least 1 minute at sea level, longer at altitude. If you use filters, know what they remove and what they don't. If you rely on chemical tablets, know their limitations. Solar stills and basic filtration are fine backups, not miracles. Consequence: a single untreated sip can take you out of the game for days. Practical action: always carry 2 independent means of purification and practice them until you can do them in the dark with cold hands. Verify specifics against reputable sources like the CDC or Red Cross before you go. Rule 3. Fire feeds your body and writes a target on your back. A fire gives warmth, cook heat, and morale. It also announces your position. Every flame is a sign on the landscape. Use low signature methods. Bury heat where possible. A Dakota-style fire pit reduces visible smoke. A small rocket stove concentrates heat and hides the light. Consequence: a bright fire draws eyes, and not all eyes belong to friends. Practical action: learn to cook on embers and in low light conditions, and always plan 3 contingency sites before you stop to light anything. Rule 4. Your body is your main weapon. Condition it. Gear fails. Ammo runs out. Your legs, lungs, hands, and will do not. Train endurance, functional strength, and basic resistance to stress. Learn to move heavy loads, climb, and fall without breaking. Practice closing distance safely and escaping fast. Consequence: the unfit become cargo in a collapse. Practical action: build a routine that includes loaded carries, stair climbs, and sprint endurance work. Make it non-negotiable. Rule 5. Noise equals death. Control sound like it's hostile. Sound propagates further than you think. Doors, footsteps, radio chatter, all of it carries. Breathing betrays fear. Coughing tells a tracker you're alive. Move on soft soles. Pace footfalls. Train to whisper with intent. If you must use sound, plan the distraction and the extraction. Consequence: a single careless noise can lead an entire pack to your door. Practical action: practice moving in low light and quiet conditions until you're aware of every scrape. If you want the printable 15-rule checklist, tap subscribe and grab the link in the description. Recap: first 5 rules: vet people, secure water, manage fire, improve your body, and shut your mouth. Those 5 alone will keep you in the fight. Keep going. Rule 6. Hoard knowledge, not just cans. Canned food rots eventually in human time. Skills don't. Learn water treatment, simple mechanical fixes, edible plants, basic navigation, and low-tech trades. Information is non-perishable. Teach someone else what you know. Consequence: a community heavy on canned food and light on skills collapses internally in weeks.
Practical action: create a rotating teaching schedule, a 1-hour skill swap every week, and document it on paper. Rule 7. Pain is information. Treat it immediately. Pain warns you. Take it seriously. Clean wounds, stop bleeding, dress properly, and keep the injured immobile enough to heal. Honey and certain traditional remedies have antimicrobial properties, but are not substitutes for professional care. Watch for redness, increasing pain, fever, or spreading warmth, signs of infection. Consequence: an untreated wound that looks small now will take you out later. Practical action: carry a compact wound kit, practice sterile dressing, and know evacuation thresholds. When in doubt, seek medical help. These are basic measures, not a replacement for professional care. Rule 8. Sleep is non-negotiable. Your brain will betray you without it. Cognitive degradation from sleep loss mirrors intoxication. You will misjudge threats, miss cues, and prefer risky quick fixes. Manage sleep in shifts. Train to sleep light and wake fast. Use short naps strategically to reset decision-making. Consequence: lack of sleep turns competence into chaos. Practical action: establish watch rotation and personal sleep rituals that work in loud, cold, or bright conditions. Rule 9. Hope is a resource. Ration it and verify information. Hope keeps you moving, but false hope kills. Verify rumors with at least 2 independent sources. Don't move the whole team for a single unconfirmed lead. Store hope like fuel. Budget it for action, not wishful thinking. Consequence: chasing rumors wastes food, time, and manpower. Practical action: set a verification checklist, source, corroboration, motive before you act on any outside information. Rule 10. Your worst enemy is yourself. Decision-making kills slower than bullets. Panic, ego, and stubbornness are silent killers. You will want to be the hero. The hero runs the group into bad choices. Keep a decision journal. Before big moves, list outcomes, worst-case scenarios, and exit options. If you're emotional, delay the decision until your pulse settles.
Consequence: one impulsive choice destroys systems built over months. Practical action: use a 5-minute rule on high-stress decisions. Stop, breathe, list 3 consequences, then act. Pause. Take a breath. Listen to the ash fall. Rule 11. Scent will betray you before sight does. Manage it. Human smell carries. Food, sweat, and smoke are signatures. Animals and humans pick those signatures up and follow them. When approaching an unknown area, move from the downwind side. Store food in sealed containers, away from sleeping areas. Wash when you can. Consequence: a wind shift turns your camp into a magnet. Practical action: learn simple scent masking routines. Cool water rinses, odor-proof bags, and keeping cooking at a distance from sleeping areas. Rule 12. Predictability is a death sentence. Randomize everything. Routines are useful. They are also exploitable blueprints. Randomize routes to water, timing for runs, and sleeping locations. Use the 3-location rule. Never use a single site more than 3 times in a row. Make your patterns inscrutable. Consequence: predictable people are easy to trap. Practical action: keep a simple rotation log and deliberately vary departure times by 15 to 45 minutes. Rule 13. Barter is warfare. Negotiate like your life depends on it, because it does. Trade is not kindness, it's power. Never reveal your full inventory. Use decoy items and keep a separate, trackable trade cache if you must. Priced by need, not desire. Build a reputation for fairness, then exploit perception, not force. Consequence: flashing your advantage makes you a target. Practical action: develop a trade script, what you reveal, what you hide, and the decoy you show first. Rule 14. Temperature kills silently. Respect heat and cold.
Hypothermia and heat stroke don't look dramatic at first. Cold steals coordination, heat steals will. Layer for cold, strip for heat, and stay dry. Learn the signs: intense shivering, confusion and slurred speech for cold. Cramps, dizziness, and nausea for heat. Keep a micro layer and an insulating shell. Consequence: a failure to manage temperature guarantees rapid decline. Practical action: test your loadout in both extremes before trusting it in the field. Check Red Cross and CDC guidance for acute symptoms and seek professional help when available. Rule 15. Lone wolves die. Build invisible, low-exposure alliances. Don't join the first crowd. Don't be alone forever. Build a web of small, low-profile alliances. Favors owed, skill exchanges, check-in points. Keep trust distributed and non-centralized. Share intelligence, not inventory. Keep records outside your person. Consequence: isolation removes redundancy. Large groups invite collapse. Practical action: establish 3 trusted contacts in different zones and a dead drop protocol for passing info. Here's how the system works. These rules are not standalone hacks. They interlock.
Water makes you slow. A sleep-deprived decision-maker will burn a fire that signals a camp. Noise and scent amplify each other. Your body, your habits, your alliances, all of it becomes a network. Harden one node and the whole net gets stronger. Neglect one and the whole thing frays. A few hard realities you must accept now. None of this guarantees survival. Nothing guarantees survival. What this does is increase your odds by stacking behaviors that cut risk. That's the only honest promise here. Ethics and limits. Defend yourself and your loved ones. Prefer de-escalation and escape. Use force only when there's no legal or safe alternative. Do not set lethal traps. Do not use tactics meant to maim or kill civilians. When treating wounds, these are basic, evidence-backed steps. Clean, dress, monitor, not a replacement for professional medical care. For medical and technical details, defer to experts and primary sources like the CDC and Red Cross before applying anything outside basic first aid. Final test: run a dry drill. Pick one rule a week and make it a non-negotiable. Water week, fire week, noise discipline week. Record breakdowns and fix them. Practice under pressure until reflexes change. Systems are built by repetition. Complacency is the exact thing that kills. This is your choice. You can keep pretending normal will return and wait to be surprised, or you can adopt a disciplined set of behaviors that improve your odds, slowly and relentlessly. These are ruthless rules, meant to be carried out with calm, not panic. They demand discipline, not drama. Download the full survival checklist and gear list linked below. Practice the rules. Teach one person. Build a small, reliable web. Survival is a system. You either run it or it runs you. Do the work. Increase the odds. No lies, just the truth.